right? But this is now we're starting to create the offer, right? So for somebody that has like a high-paying job, they're married, so basically an affluent couple that has a real estate interest, ages 30 to 55, so they're probably starting a family, have a high education level, and then they have high income interests like volunteering, golfing, cars, whatever. For them, if they have a 650, 3% down pay, 3% down at least saved, and less debt than income, they could qualify for a no-fees home loan program. So it's starting to kind of come together, but we got to change the name, I think. A no-fees home loan program is still going to attract a lot of, people that want like benefits program or a handout, really. And I think that's more so what because they're in there, right? Like the people that we're looking for have been in the sample sizes that we've been sending you. It's just that they're mixed in with a lot of junk, right? Yeah. I mean, the reality is 650, like the average credit score, I think in Texas is I think below a 620 or around 620, right? So you're looking for slightly above average, right? So what can we do to kind of put it in the name, right? And just a quick summary that says, hey, look, if you kick ass, then this is great for you. If you don't, well, you can keep complaining, right? Because I'm trying to think, because a no fees home loan program, that's the most direct way to say that, but I don't like it because no fees home loan program, even though it is a no fees home loan program, you're going to get a lot of people that it attracts a lot of junk. Like, oh, I want no fees. I also want zero down. I also want, you to, give me as much information as possible for the next 8 months so that I can think about it. Right? No fees home loan program. No fees home loan program.
Sarah, do you hear any of this? I mean, anything kind of coming to mind? That's kind of the same thing.
What did she say?
Fee free.
Fee free. Yeah, we don't.
I know. I totally know what you're talking about. We're trying to avoid like who that's going to bring. Like
no specialty, no benefits, no fee. Right. You can't put that in the name because that's what it attracts.
So listen to what I'm saying out loud here, Sarah. So like I'm almost thinking like if this template works, right? Because this is going to be killer then for you to be able to, offer this anywhere. Can you leave that open? Because that's the problem. I'm like cooking in here, please.
Yeah, I'm cooking in here too.
The thing is like if we called this like the Elite Texan, for example, and then if we started elevating this, do you have 20% down, 700 credit score, and then there was this kind of get the Texas Elite home buying program, then all of a sudden it's people like this is using your whole thing like how to wash away, like rinse and repeat, like that. This template would work for also elevating what we're saying is the minimum standard, and that could be called like the Texas Elite. Are you an elite?
What about the Texas Warriors home loan program?
It might be associated, like we'll get a lot of veterans, but like the Texas Elite, like I said, this could be something that is dialed completely up. You have and maybe that's what this is. It's like maybe we say 650. You don't need a 700 credit score. You only need a 650, and that at least saying there, it changes people's mentality that are like, oh shit, I thought I needed a 600, but we are also staying away from those that are, below that.
I get that, but elite, like I feel like elite might isolate too much, right? I don't know. Do people, I don't know, do people in Texas associate with the elite, right? Do they call themselves, like I feel like elite is almost like pretentious, right?
Sure.
So and I know we're being particular about the way that we just name the program, but I feel like this is, it's really going to convey and set the tone, right? So,
Give me a second. I don't want you to think I'm in here checking my email. I'm gonna use my thesaurus here.
What type of people would be like that, like responsible home loan program?
Responsible.
Like, how do the consumers perceive themselves?
Oh, okay. I got one. How about, because there is a loan program called Home Ready. So if we said, if you have a 650 credit score, a minimum of 3% down, you are home ready.
Home ready.
You are home ready. There are loan programs out there that will offer you as much as $5,000 towards your closing costs with these, call to see if you're home ready, something like that.
Home ready. Okay.
I'm spitting that out.
Home ready. Okay. We're getting closer. I felt like benefits program is 2 on the lower end. Elite is 2 on the higher end. Home ready is kind of coming right there into the middle. Okay. What do you think, Kevin? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was thinking like, see how the consumers that have those qualifications perceive themselves.
Okay, so he's saying like, what about the way that the consumer, like your target consumers, kind of perceive themselves, right? What are some of the terms that they would describe themselves
Right
as?
there. Did I lose you, dude?
I mean, I can hear you, but your video's froze. Oh, there you go. You're back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're, Kevin was thinking, what about describing the home loan program in the way that the consumer describes themselves, right? So Home Ready kind of fits along with that. Do you have
You got good credit. You got a good job. You've got some money put aside. What are you waiting for? Kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
The Home Ready.
Home Ready.
I
like this. I like it. Are you home ready?
How about the word choice?
Choice, like in what sense? How would we use it?
I don't know. Like, not top choice. Your choice.
Prime, no choice. See, when I think of choice, I think of choice steaks.
Okay.
Yeah. That could just be me though. Home ready. Families married, education level. Let's look at some of their interests. Married, high-paying jobs. So somebody that's got a dual income, high-paying job. Do they associate with that? Okay, so when somebody's home ready, right, that means that they're probably already looking and have this in there. That's why I like that, right? It kind of targets that person that's like, I am set up for this. Maybe I just don't know how to kind of move down that. But I don't know, the home ready loan program, I mean, right? I don't see how to tie that together in a way. The home ready. Are you home ready? Are you home ready? Home ready.
That's a good question.
Are you home ready? For home ready, you need this, and then we can send them to a Texas Elite Home Loan Program. So maybe we don't have to use home ready in the title of the program, but that can be our hook. Are you home ready? Do you have a 650? Do you have 3 to 5% down? Do you have less debt than income? Right? You can get see if you qualify for the Texas Elite Home Loan Program, where you can get no fees.
Okay.
Right? So I think we're getting close. Let me think though. Is there? Hang on. Can you create me an eraser? I don't have anything. So I'm running out of whiteboard.
Yep, it's all right. Texas Elite, you're home ready.
So check out this flow, right? Are you home ready? right? Do you have a 650, 3% down, less debt than income? See if you qualify for our Texas Elite Home Loan Program where you can get no fees. Right, so I see the flow
And then it's like, that's up to $5,000 in,
plus 5K closing cost. So,
You want you to see this?
yeah, can I, or, let me kind of come back on this one real quick.
sure. I'm also, let me,
Are you home ready? 650. 650. You want 3.5%?
3% is fine. Because, I mean, if somebody has got that much,
They're
It's just-
okay. They're like right there, right?
yeah, and it's just kind of, it's a weird, like putting that half is kind of screwy.
Less debt. Texas.
So here's another thing maybe to play off of. Just like I did for the, like, what would it look like to build everything around the code? Like there's a code for home ownership. And so if I put, like I'm literally breaking out the acronym. C, credit score. What would O be? What would D be? D, down payment, right?
Yes.
Down payment,
What I was hoping you would do. Down payment.
3% plus. Everything we just kind of put plus. I don't, what would O,
Down payment.
Sarah, help me with breaking down acronym for code for this.
I'm not, the acronyms I suck at.
C would be for credit. O, we got D for down payment, so we need O and E.
Option and earnest,
What'd you say?
offer,
So look.
There's
Yeah,
four.
we're jumping ahead. We're jumping ahead though, right? So the code is a part of the Texas Elite program, right? But what we need to do is kind of back up a little bit and let's kind of stick on track and finish like the flow, right, of what we're offering people, right? So are you home ready, right? Then I still want to change this name, the Texas Elite Home Program. I get what we're going for, but I don't like it. And then what do they get? They get no fees plus whatever, 5K closing costs is what you're saying, right? And then this can change for, you know, whatever the offer is, right? This part isn't as important, right? This can be changed if you need to kind of go in and out or determine what you want to. We don't need to stick to this offer specifically. But I think once we nail down, because are you home ready? I think this is it. This is good. We just need to fix this name of this program, and I think we have enough.
Is it worth putting savings inside of Texas and calling it like, because when you think of Texas, what's the one word you think of?
Oil,
What else?
cows,
Big, right? Big. Big.
big, yeah, big. Thank you.
So like, you know, the Big Money Texas Home Program or the Big Texas Savings Home Program.
Okay. What about targeting something that they want, right? Like a family.
Okay, hang on.
Why would somebody want to buy a house or move from their situation? Because remember, if somebody has dual income, they're trying to start a family, they have money saved, they have good credit, they have options. What's going to be the kick that basically moves them from saying, hey, I'm cool with what I'm doing now to like, okay, cool. It's time to start preparing for the future, right? Time to scale up my lifestyle. Maybe I want to start a family soon, right? That's one of the things we've been targeting.
How about
Maybe I want to
dream?
build wealth and equity, right? Like I want to start diversifying my funds so I'm not cash heavy. I don't know. Like I'm trying to trying to say we need to really kind of appeal to that inside of this this name.
How about Dream?
The what?
Dream,
The Dream Home Loan Program?
or the Texas Dream Home Loan Program.
Dream Big Home Program? No. It sounds corny.
Yeah.
Um,
Huh? Well, it's just kind of like take over where we can right now, because we can interchangeably
Texas
swap out state names.
ideas.
Dream Home Program?
The what?
Dream Home Program?
The Dream Home Program? That sounds corny. Let me think. Texas Elite Home Pro. Texas Elite. I don't know. Is it too polarizing to where, like, you know, the average family, right? Because would the average family associate with Elite, right? Or is it, hey, I think I'm Elite material, right? I don't know if I'm, I don't know if I'm if I'm polarizing it too much. I'm not sure if I feel Elite might be like, okay, well, if I'm just a regular family, you know, we do 100, 150 between, you know, me and my spouse.
How about Select?
What? Select. That could be another one. Select. Texas Select Home Program. Choice. Now I'm just thinking of steaks.
Yeah, I mean, all I'm doing, I'm looking at the source on Elite.
Prime.
That's where choice came up.
The Texas Prime Home Program? No, but then I think subprime and all those other things, right?
Yep.
I don't like prime. Select Home Program. The Texans Select Home Program. That, not Texas. Texans Select Home Program. Select choice. God, I gotta get off the steak. Yeah. I keep coming back to it. Texans.
Jennifer, what else kind of,
The Texans Code.
I was thinking code.
The Texas Code Home Program. Texans Code.
Okay, so we're looking for marketing terminology, right? Currently, we're running ads right now where we're saying we have special
The Texas Code.
buying programs.
No.
We're
Home
getting a lot
buyers
of people that are seeking handouts. Because they see specialty, we use the terminology benefits.
What do you think? Texas Select Home Buyer Program. The Texans Code Home Buyer Program.
Feel like you wouldn't qualify. It doesn't seem too hoity-toity.
You got any ideas?
Bit wordy.
Yeah, no. I'm just throwing words up
Yeah.
there on the board so that we can kind of pick and choose, like almost like a. So we've got so far. Like, look, I know this is a Texans Select Home Buyer Program, Texans Elite Home Buyer Program, the Texans Code Home Buyer Program. It's wordy.
Any word.
Oh, the Texas Home Buyer Code. How about that?
Oh,
Right? The Texans Elite Home Buyer Code? No. The Texas Home Buyer Code. I mean, we don't need it. What do you think about the Texas Home Buyer Code? It's not specific enough to a loan program though, huh?
No, it really isn't.
how about Texas Loan Code?
The Texas Loan Code. Oh, that's not bad. Texas Loan Code. It's kind of vague too, though. Loan Code.
How about
Texas.
Mortgage Code?
The Mortgage Code. No. Do we?
I don't know. I think select might work because it's kind of like that. It is middle, and it makes you feel like, well, you know what? You're a select few
Okay.
without saying elite.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, because at some point, I guess somewhere we just figure out the messaging. It's like, do you have this, this, and this? Well, then you qualify for our Texas Select home buying program.
Texas Select Home Buyer Program.
I still like the code, and because okay, look, this is where I'm going with a lot of this, and this is going to be a question. You know, like we got a book. It's like, what's the table of contents? What's the middle? What's the conclusion? What's the preface? So, are you home ready? There's obviously maybe some level of the ad copy. Then there's me walking into my office or whatever, and it's like, you know, thanks for applying for our Texas Select Home Buying Program, and then I start running, you know, down the list. There's a code to qualifying for a home.
Mm-hmm.
You have a credit of 650 plus. I don't know what to put in for O yet. D is, do you have a down payment of 3% or more? And then E is, have you been employed at your current job for 2 years or more? We just need now an O.
That one's good. Employed.
Here's what I like even about O. Have you made an offer? Because if this might be them people, like if they're shopping and it's like they're there. Like they've made the offer on their home already.
Okay.
So this is grooming.
Pre-approval, huh?
This is like straight to Calendly or Calendly, whatever. This isn't
Yeah.
let's and that can be loose. That was just the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah. That's why I put a question mark. I feel like we're stretching that one a little bit, right? Credit, down payment, employed, right? That's kind of the code. We need offer. What is there another word for debt that starts with an O?
Obligations.
Obligations. There we go. See, that's the code.
That's a big word though, like
Yeah. Credit, obligations, down payment, employed.
obligations. Yeah, it's like it is literally 4 of those words in there because credit is 2 syllables, down payment is 2 words, employment, obligation, like, I don't know, doesn't flow.
Credit, obligations, down payment, employment. I mean, it doesn't have to flow. It doesn't have to rhyme, you know? I mean, this is literally it. You want to,
Hang on a second.
I don't know. Hang on. So are you home ready, right? What's the code to being home ready? Good credit score. Not too many debts, right? Obligations. You have a down payment and you have an employment history. If you have these things, you could qualify for the Texas Select Home Buyer Program because the code could be what they need to qualify for the Texas Select Home Buyer Program, right? You can turn it into a cute qualification kind of thing where it's like, okay, so what is the code to unlocking no fees and $5,000 at closing is the code. You get credits, your obligations, your down payment, your employment. You have to remember, like, we're not, it's okay, I think, to use obligations in this because we're targeting more affluent families, right? You know, obligations, I think it's not going to be a stretch for them to understand, like, okay, cool, like, you know, what are my financial obligations, right? Do I have a car payment? Do I have credit card payment or bills, right? It's, this is not too big of a word, I think, for an affluent person. Maybe for somebody that, you know, might go for a benefits program, it might not be like, oh, obligations, right? It might be perceived as negative. But here, I think this actually does kind of fit if we're trying to go after a more affluent person. Okay, cool. It's a simple code, right? I have to have a good credit score. I don't have to have too many debt obligations. I have to have a down payment, and I have to have employment history. Duh, it's that simple. If I check all of these boxes, I could get access to the Texas Select Home Buyer Program, which gives me no fees, $5,000 towards closing costs. I think we can, I think this is a good foundation. Is there anything we can do to kind of tighten it up more? I don't like the Texas loan code anymore. Texas Select Home Buyer Program. Huh. Texas Select. I'm still not sold on the name.
Okay.
Texas Select. Select.
Yep. Hang on.
Is there something in between Select and Elite? What do you think?
Isn't select more like how I see it, like a chosen few?
Yeah, see that's the thing. That the chosen few is kind of what he came up with Select, which is okay because we are choosing less people, right? And it makes it more exclusive. I just kind of want to bump up the value. Like to me, I think of like Select.
Advanced or educated?
Or exclusive?
No, exclusive. That's like along the terms of Elite. I don't. Texas. Texas. Select homebuyer program. Priority? No. Advantage. Advantage.
That's good. It's funny how most of these words, I start thinking about it, it's like these are used actually everywhere to describe these things just for the purpose of clearly selling the consumer and believing like, yeah, I'm Select, I've got an advantage, I'm Elite.
Yeah, but I mean, like you got to also understand too, the deal that you're offering it's pretty damn killer. Right?
So how, it's not the Texas.
None of our existing partners that can do this, right? But what's cool is this doesn't have to be, right? Like this, like creating a Texas Advantage home loan program, this becomes like less crucial, right? It doesn't have to be no fees or 5K towards closing. It can be mixed up in almost anything you want, right? But the name of it, the Texas Advantage Homebuyer Program, if you meet this, there's got to be something that you're doing anyway because to compete, right? I think Advantage really kind of, I don't know, what do you feel about Advantage? Texas.
What about just throwing it on the end, remove program, and it's just called the Texas Homebuyers Advantage?
That's even better. There you go. Now we're getting there.
Now
we're getting there. Texas Home Buyer
Advantage. And that, again,
damn. We got it, Mark.
and then that, like, now we just changed the state. The Ohio Home Buyer Advantage, the California
exactly.
Home Buyer Advantage.
Yeah, and then the program can change as well, too, depending on what, people want to offer.
Sure.
650.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's read it out. Again, let's look at the logic. Just remember who we're targeting, what are we offering them, and then how are we offering it to them, right? With those three things in mind, let's run through the logic again. Are you home ready? So basically, you have a 650 credit score, 3% down, and less debt to income ratio, right? The way that you can find out if you qualify is by meeting the code. What is the code? The code is credit score, debt obligations, down payment saved, and employment history. If you have all these things checked, you can qualify for the Texas Home Buyer Advantage, right? And what does that give you? Whatever we want to offer.
Got
I
it.
think that's solid.
Okay.
The Texas Home Buyer Advantage. Do we want to include refinancing in here? Do you want to target refis?
Sure.
So we
Okay, here we go. Then it's just Texas Home Loan Advantage. Home loan.
home loan or home owner?
Okay, well,
Buyer, loan, owner. Right? Let's play with that. The
Okay.
Texas Home Owner Advantage, the Texas Home Buyer Advantage, Texas Home Loan Advantage. I like buyer or loan. What do you
Yep.
think?
I kind of like loan.
You kind of like loan?
Yep.
I like it because it's more direct. Texas Home Loan Advantage. Yeah, okay, let's do it. I could go with that. Because the buyer, it removes the refis, right? The Texas Home Loan Advantage. Okay,
All right, we're getting.
I think we got it, man. Cool.